Morning, love. You're right sitting in here on your own. Well, it's just that didn't know where you'd gone off to. Though, I was about to call you an early riser, but I guess technically isn't early, is it? I've been with Ambrose for so long, I've sort of gotten used to his sleep schedule that I don't really even think of it as not normal, I guess, anymore. I suppose I've become almost semi-nocturnal myself, so. No, and of course you're allowed to get up and do whatever. I mean, we don't think you're gonna steal out or anything, you know. Have a wander around, do what you want. And in terms of like food or anything that you want keeping in, just let us know, you know. Oh, this might be a weird question. Well, because I mean, if the answer was no to what I'm gonna ask you, you frankly wouldn't still be here, would you? But what with, you know, you spending time with both of us more? That's not the order that I wanted those words in. Oh, sorry. I don't get nervous. Um, I only just woke up. Well, yeah, but then I had a nap. So, point is, right, you are comfy with us, right? I mean, as I said, stupid question, otherwise you wouldn't still be here. I was just more thinking like, well, uh, oh, that. I hope we're not overwhelming you, is all. What with now, you know, spending time with the both of us together, and I don't know, the three of us being more of a thing. Not that it weren't before, but, you know, I'm not sure all of us knew exactly where we stood and what each other's like, what we wanted out of this, but, you know, me and Rose are happy to welcome you in, and don't want it to be like, you know, we've been down this road before, in terms of more casually just having like a friend who also spends a little time with us, or in terms of opening up the relationship, and I don't want that to scare you to hear that you're not the first. It's just, it's not that. The reason why there's not still three of us isn't because of anything like, we don't get bored of people, you know. I know some people think that that's stupid, like, I mean, some of the reasons why some people shit on monogamy, you know, that they can't see themselves being with someone, but that's not necessarily what polyamory is, you know. It doesn't have to be, you know, a polyamory doesn't have to be that you're with a different person or a different group of people every year or anything like that, or that you're not making a proper connection with these people. Like, you can be poly and still like have one partner that you've had for 20, 30 years, you know, or a lifetime, really, and also see other people on the side and still love that first partner, or have two partners and the three of you have lived together and been exactly, you know, like a couple, but you know, more than two people, like, and just the three of you kept to just the three of you, you know, like not inviting other people in beyond that three. Does that make sense? And that not that that's the only way it has to be either. You know, what we've learned over the years is that we much prefer the kind of committed side of things. Just for us, I mean, sometimes there's things that I like doing, um, that Rose isn't into, and you know, sometimes we do still invite, or we have still invited others in, you know, just for one night. And we all understand that that's what's happening, you know. But if we're properly like inviting someone to be with us, like we are with you, we're not gonna. I don't want you thinking that we're also going to be inviting other people in, because we're not. Not that we would without asking you, otherwise that's not being poly, that's just fucking cheating. But we don't plan on doing that. You know, we just want you. And I forgot where this was going. No, it in the past with others, it's not that we've like. I don't want you to think that the two of us like stick together and we're constantly going through some kind of queue of people that we're bringing in and then tossing aside. Like, we haven't had many other people with us, and the few that we've had, either they've, you know, moved on, which is fine, you know, they're welcome to it, you know. We've had people sort of try and use us a bit. People who are new, if they're newly turned into some kind of creature, well, can see us as a bit of a lighthouse, I guess, if that makes sense. But sometimes they kind of just turns out using us to get knowledge and stuff, and once they've got what they want, they just leave. And turns out they didn't really have the emotional connection to us that they said that they did. Or, you know, tragedies happen and stuff. Especially what with you being human. I guess, I don't know, I felt like I just needed to lay that out, and we're gonna do everything in our power to protect you, you know. Not that I'm saying that all humans are weak, I know by far that they're not. I mean, I used to be one, you know. Just, I don't know if any of this is actually welcome conversation. I didn't want to make things all serious and whatnot, just, I kind of needed to get that off my chest before I asked you what I actually wanted to ask you. Well, you know how you and Ambrose, because this is what Ambrose is like, not that he doesn't, not that he can't form emotional or romantic relationships with people, just that for him, he doesn't need romance and intimacy, shall we say, to go hand in hand, you know? Whereas for me, I kind of need him to go hand in hand. So, you know, that's why you two have spent more time together and like time alone, you know, together. Which I don't have a problem with. I know that's how he works. Everyone's different, you know. And it makes sense anyway, even if you're someone who prefers like romance and intimacy to go together. That you spent more time with him, you got to know him more before you know, you've known me. So I'm like, I'm not offended or anything like that, because, you know, it was my choice. as well to not. But now that we've been the three of us, trying to navigate and be like, I keep wanting to say couple. I know the word couple exists. I hate the sound of the word, I'll be honest. I guess relationship partners, right? That I've gotten more comfy, and I don't know about you, and you absolutely do not have to say yes to any of this, or be okay with any of this, or feel ready, or comfortable enough with me. But I guess I just wanted to, well, just to say that, like, this probably shouldn't sound so panicked and anxious, should it? Is that how it's coming across? Ambrose is way better at, like, words. um, but that whenever you're ready, and whenever, if ever you want, I'm more than happy and ready and comfortable to be more into it with you. Well, yeah, I'm a little, I don't want to say scared, but yeah, sure. I mean, I know I've brought it up before, sort of, and I know I've flirted before, but it's a bit different when you know it's actually maybe going to happen. And being more emotionally invested in this and in you makes it, there's more to lose if I fuck this up. But I mean, if you're into it and I'm kind of killing the mood a bit by being like this, then anytime you're ready, love, I would be more than happy to show you exactly how to be a good little pup for me. Because I'm sure Rose has told you about how I can be with him, right? But I ain't gonna be like that with you. Not yet. It takes a lot more trust for me to allow myself to be vulnerable and, let someone else take control. And yeah, I enjoy it, but I've known Rose for a long time. Built up a lot of trust to let him have me like that. We're not there yet. But, from Rose that he's not exactly into being out of control. It's just not his thing. It doesn't do anything for him. Sometimes even full on makes him uncomfortable to be not the one in control and giving the orders and whatnot. So, I don't do that with him. I very much enjoy being on either end, taking either role. But it's not Rose's thing. Fair enough. I'd never force him into a situation he wasn't comfy with. But you, I hear, and I can tell, are on board with being good and behaved for other people, right? So, I would be more than happy to get to be more in control again with someone. And just because I don't do it with Rose doesn't mean I haven't had plenty of practice. Doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing. You would be down. As long as you know that, anything stops whenever you want, yeah. And if I go a bit too wolf mode, you can... What? Are you into the idea of that? Me, what? Being a bit more beast than man? Oh, we're gonna have plenty of fun. I can already tell. Well, now, I mean, Rose is still in bed. Are you sure that's how you want to wake him up? With you begging for me? Well, I suppose. Good morning, darling. One for each. You're up early. Well, I was getting awfully cold all alone in that bed. Apart from the fact that you can't feel the cold. Oh, but I can. Right in here. I felt so positively alone, my heart no longer surrounded by the warmth of those I hold dearest. You're always so dramatic. So, what has you two up? Well, we were. I mean, I was thinking, since you two have been, several times already, because you guys were ready for that, and I get it. It was totally okay that I wasn't ready to, even though I still have the problem of worrying that me needing more time before I want to do that was boring or disappointing anyone, and I know you've said that isn't the case, but I mean, I was offering, we were maybe gonna, what? Were you about to take them to bed? Oh my god, were you about to take them to bed? Rose. Were you about to take them to bed? Well, I pretend I was never here. You two carry on. You are sure you're ready. You know neither of us would ever pressure you. Yeah, I know. Alright. Well, have fun. Make all the noise you want. It won't bother me at all. I am proud of you. I think it's a good idea for you two to have some time to get to know each other before you try tackling both of us at once. Don't want to overwhelm you too much too fast, do we, darling? I personally am only into being in control, so while I haven't experienced what you're about to, I've watched it enough times, and trust me, you're going to be well taken care of. Rose. All right. Well, I suppose I will go back to bed, pass the time somehow with the knowledge of what you're both doing. Rose! Have fun! Hmm. Well, so much for him being asleep. um, if that kind of killed the mood. No. Don't tell me. Are you riled up over the idea that Ambrose will be down the hall, able to hear every noise you're making? Well then. Are you ready, Pop? Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. A reminder that custom audio and art commissions are currently open. I have 2 separate Ko-fis, you can find them both linked below. I also have a Patreon. If everyone who followed me donated just £1 a month, that would help me out so much and allow me to move out. Rewards for being a patron of mine include access to my Discord, your name read aloud in YouTube credits, and 2 exclusive spicy audios every month, with at least one of them chosen from your requests. A reminder that I also stream on Twitch about 2 to 3 times a week. And a thank you to my patrons, my fledglings, Phoenix, Antichrist, Isabel, 3-in-1 Shampoo, Silla Moon, Lauren Lovett, The Lucio Archives, Sazzy NK, Cynical Altura, Ebony Void, Rasley D, Fruit Island, Nightmare, Liam, CL, Nesquik, Fluffy Dino, Nerd Herder, Mouse, Alley Jordan Draws, Food Crimes and Fire, Ollie Mac, Rice Puffs, Atis, Ruby, Wraith, Quentin, Carry On, Finn, Euronaughty, Lady of the Lake, Asterash, Delmo, Psyche, Percy, Hell, The Solar Sis, The Best Cheesecake, Tiffany Boyer, Tired MK, Void, Aspen, Spider, River Heights Puff, Perry Small, Arbitrary Descriptivism, Fashion Beauty, Luna Vix, Lydia Perez, Kate Fryer, Joanna Cole, Roses in Blue, Era, Please Don't Perceive Me, Rake Arts, Umino Tenchi, Kiara, Indrid, Nico, Roy Winters, Emily, Sweet Jade, Sammy, A, Tisness, Kit, Arcane, N, Nicole, MX Pinksuit 230, Tsukiyomi, Emery West, Lauren Ashby, Lauren MB, 675309, Honeybee Proud, Goth Muppet, Ari and Nikki Marie, Peachy, Blue, Pumpkin Pie 23, Nicole Thompson, Delilah, Valkyrie Ace, Despair, Caitlin Mitchell, Artichumi, Akina Hima, Yellow with a Lisp, Law, Lethan Trellis, Offa Levi, Dawn Robin, Allura, Sunny D, Persephone Black, Kenma, Rebecca R, Crafty Bonkers, Lady D, Brooks Love for Music, Love the XC, Kiwi Starfruit, Cecilia, Delaney, Lily, Fern, Persephone Porus, Oracle of BS, Alexis, A Mole in Disguise, SAO, Psychic Frog, Transpanda, Shay Dowie, Zeno, Q the Cats, Sviana, Alpaca Avalanche, Philip Dameron, Steph, Claire Bear, Cassiopeia Crow, Ash, Morgan Barnes, Chris Vickman, Tyler, Mark, Audrey, Icy, Sam Hellball, Fiolan Rune, Jay Young, Cat Slane, Wither It Well, Late Nighty Vibes, Deanna, Jam, Trunks Briefs, Multichromanics, Sevens, Jesse, Timothy, WR Artifox, Ethereal Viking, Wibbles, and Jazz. And a thank you to my familiars, Solidaria, Kai, George, and Demonix Anxiety.